The Big Show with Night and Day. Anytime is a good time for a thick shake from Night and Day.
Welcome to the biggest show on earth.
Our biggest show.
The biggest.
This is big.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday afternoon. It is the 27th of September 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night. Okay, don't. Are we ready? Are we ready?
Jase, I love it when you do those long notes, brother. It's so beautiful hearing you do it.
I was already out of breath before I started. Night and day. I've got to be honest with the public out there. I was completely flustered by the start, then I didn't realise we were that close, and we were chatting away, and then douche. We were on. It was like, what the hell? Tell you what, though, despite my surprise, what I'm not surprised about is how fantastic you're looking today, Mogi, with your tight black T-shirt on there. It's a shame you're not wearing your wife's sunglasses, but nonetheless, mate, you look like a stallion as always.
I appreciate that, Hoodie J, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Yeah, it's been a real shame. I've got a lot of people that are wanting me to wear the wife's sunglasses. A lot of other people have started wearing their wife's sunglasses. And
Well, you've said it, yeah.
It is a hell of a look, I can tell you what. It tells everybody that you're taken and you don't care about how you look anymore.
Sure.
Yeah. Just for reference, if you want to go to the Hauraki Big Show's Instagram story, you'll see it there. Mike wore his wife's sunglasses all day yesterday without realising
that I picked them up. And the difference between her sunglasses and my sunglasses are substantial, and I had no idea that I looked like Dame Edna Everage, for those of you who know who she is.
Yeah. Well, in your defence, they were both black sunglasses.
They were.
I tell you what.
Go on.
Keysie's looking awesome at the moment. He's got a new lid. He went to the old barber today, and he is looking sharp as a tack, man.
Is he?
Oh, you're looking good, Keyzie. And he's wearing my favourite combo, the green duck hat and the sort of weird green hoodie. That's so good, Keyzie. You're looking sharp, brother.
Do you want my duck hat?
Nah.
But you've got a duck in your lounge.
There's only one guy that can wear a duck on his head in this show, and it's you, mate.
Okay. Pugs gave it to me, this hat, by the way, and I'd be honoured if you would take it off my hands. But it's fine, I'll keep wearing it. Hey, just quickly on Night and Day. Today's a massive one.
Oh, yeah.
It's their final day of being a part of the Hauraki Big Show for now, and they've been a massive sponsor. So we've got a crap load of $50 Night and Day vouchers to give away.
We do.
To people that text through on 3483. Maybe you've got a Shy Day Frout Out.
Frout out Shy Day.
Yeah.
Or a shout out. Send it through 3483. Pugs will go through and dish out a whole lot of those later on. And of course, we've got the Friday Throbber later too. So everyone that gets involved with that will also be getting a $50 Night and Day voucher.
So good, man. So good. Actually, looking at the doc here, there's a massive show ahead.
Whoa.
But let's kick it off with an absolute tune. A bit of Head Like a Hole!
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Stone Temple Pilots there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. 11 minutes past 4 o'clock and all as well. And I tell you what, Mogi, we have a truckload of Friday shout-outs.
Yeah, mate, they're pouring in, brother.
They sure are.
Frout out to Red Hot Couriers and Tauranga. Smooth, sexy and hot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right, that's true. Frout out to the Backbones at Mills Collision Repair in Hamilton. Have you ever taken your car there, man?
Nah.
I tell you what.
Have you?
Very, very good they are.
Are they?
I mean, they're rip-off merchants, but that's standy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, in that business.
Hey, frout out to the Wellington bureaucrats down there losing their jobs.
Yeah.
Huge frout out.
Massive frout out to them. Massive frout out to my stinky cows for making that high-quality, beautiful nectar.
Yeah.
Hey.
They're talking about milk.
Don't know.
Yeah. Cows don't make nectar, eh? That must be like a saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Well, hey, look, keep them coming in on 3483. $50 Night and Day vouchers to go around to everyone. Fellas.
Well, no,
not everyone.
Yeah, settle down there.
Yeah, we've got a heap of them. Pugs will go through and dish them
I'm
out.
also not finished here.
Yeah.
Flat out. My fiance and I just welcomed a new backbone to the world yesterday, and he'd love a Night Day voucher.
Oh, that's
and
lovely.
And that's Sam from Christchurch. Sorry, Sam, we don't send them down to Christchurch.
Hey, and
That's
by the way, do we still have those little backbone baby grows?
Baby grows.
You mean the ones we had like 2 years ago?
I do.
They were great.
We don't.
Oh.
They're sold out.
Yeah, they would
Probably
too.
we should bring them back though because they're in hot demand. Hey, fellas.
Hi.
Do you guys think you're good drivers?
Hell yes.
You won't find better than old Mogi out on the road, brother.
See, I think a lot of Kiwis back themselves and think they're the big. Because obviously, I think I'm a great driver.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Because obviously, I love cars. Got my truckie there, so I'm very invested in my driving. Drivencarguy.co.nz. They're part of our company here. They do an annual drivers survey to sort of gauge what New Zealanders think of other Kiwis driving.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The full issue comes out this weekend in the Herald, right?
What day?
But drivencarguy.co.nz, you can actually go up and have a look at it right now. 94% of Kiwis
Yes.
think that Kiwis are average at driving to very poor.
Right.
Yeah.
94%.
What's the spectrum there?
Excellent, very good, average, poor, very poor.
Wow.
So 50% said we're just average, 38 said we're poor, 6% said we're very poor.
It would be interesting to run a simultaneous poll with that, and all of the people polled ask them where they rate themselves on that spectrum.
Yeah, right.
But if you could tell them to do that next year.
Yeah, because I was going to say, that's what we do as Kiwis, though. We go, those stupid bastards on the road.
Everybody else,
myself am fine.
Everybody else is an idiot,
Yes.
even though what I'm beeping my horn at them for doing right now, I myself have done on many an occasion because I've made a simple mistake.
Yeah. Well, I figured, this is quite a question. Oh, it's kind of a road rule that a lot of people get wrong. In fact, in the survey, 40% of people got it wrong, actually.
Wow. Okay.
All right, so you're coming up to a roundabout,
Okay.
2 lanes, roundabout, all right?
Yeah.
When do you indicate? Do you indicate at entry and exit, entry only, exit only, or don't indicate because you're going straight?
Yeah, well, that's what I do, is I just go straight over the roundabout.
Oh, over the mound in the middle.
Yeah, in
right,
the mound.
okay.
Just go straight through and straight across.
But are you-
I'm not. Why would you go on a big curve like that when you can just go straight through, Mogi?
Up the guts.
Up the guts.
Yeah, well, but are you at least indicating on
Well,
exit?
why would I indicate, Keyzie? I'm going straight.
Right, okay. And in Mogi, what would you do?
When you see the roundabout coming up, I always make sure that I am in the left lane.
Yep, correct.
And then when I get about 30, probably let's say 3 seconds.
Okay,
3
yeah.
seconds away, I just lean on my horn. And then it's just coming through at that point.
What if there's cars coming on your right?
Well, I mean, they're going to have to learn.
Tough titties.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, right,
well,
okay.
text us 3483 if you know the answer to that, because it'll be interesting to see how many people actually get that right.
We'll give you a night.
Well, not everyone, obviously.
Everyone gets one.
Mogi.
Everyone gets a night and day voucher.
No, they don't, and we can ship them to Christchurch, right?
And $1 million.
Oh, okay.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Def Leppard there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 4:26, and old Pugsan from Studio B has just brought us in some massively thick crust pizza, and old Keyzie over the moon.
Well, it is great having free pizza. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Especially on a Friday,
Look at him
Jase.
grinning like a bastard
Yeah,
over
pretty
there,
happy.
eh?
Having pineapples, so good. A lot of people have been texting through on 3483 because New Zealanders have had their say. 94% agree that New Zealanders are terrible drivers, basically.
Yes.
The full survey and everything is up at drivencarguide.co.nz. But I asked a question, which was, you're coming up to a roundabout, you want to go straight, it's 2 lanes. When do you indicate? Do you indicate as soon as you get to the roundabout and then switch it off when you go through?
Yeah.
Do you indicate on entry and on exit? Do you not indicate at all, or do you just indicate on entry?
Christopher, can I ask you, mate?
What's that, Michael?
When you say enter and exit, when I enter, which way would I be indicating?
Probably left, I'd say. Or maybe right.
Okay.
And to be honest, that's incorrect. Anyway, you don't want to be indicating if you're going straight when you enter the roundabout. It's just as you leave. But people have been texting through on 3483 with their answers.
What are their answers?
So someone here says, I have a Ford Ranger. We're all tosses, so straight through, horn down, and fingers to anyone that looks.
Yeah.
So that's incorrect in my book. So
Wow.
what do you mean, well? It's the law. You think that's right?
The law.
Law boy.
It's not. Don't call me law boy. That's not a nickname. Well, that's incorrect, isn't it? You just what? Horn.
Well, no, because
fingers.
What sort of car did he say?
He's got a Ford Ranger.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
that's
it's
totally
okay.
legit. Yeah, yeah.
Right, so in a Ford Ranger, horn down, fingers 21, that looks. That's correct.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy as, guys. Step 1, accelerate.
Accelerate.
Step 1, accelerate.
Oh, yes.
Step 2, hazard lights on. Step 3, horn. Step 4, close your eyes and aggressively swerve. Step 5, open your eyes 5 weeks later in hospital. That's incorrect, unfortunately. In my book. Thoughts?
Yeah, well, I'd agree with it as well. That you don't close your eyes.
No.
You aggressively swerve, so you got it mostly right.
Well, hang on. No, you don't.
It's the nuance there that's not quite right.
Yeah.
That's all.
Grey
So you
area.
could see how
it's
somebody
just-
would get that wrong.
Yeah. Just I'd feel bad about marking that wrong, but technically I would say wrong.
So you agree with them accelerating, putting the hazard lights on, tooting the horn, and aggressively swerving, but not closing the eyes?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't. You can't close your eyes.
Right. Sorry. Apart from the closing the eyes part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone here has sent through on 3483 entry and exit. You sick SOBs.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not right.
You're going straight. That's incorrect.
That's incorrect.
Yeah,
That is
so-
a classic mistake.
Yeah, no, that's wrong. Indicate at exit only, you mad bastards.
Well,
That's correct.
but there's no use of the horn in that one.
Well, no, the
Or
road
or
code.
the fingers.
The road code doesn't say anything about fingers or horn, fellas.
No, I know, but you read between the lines.
If you're a good driver.
That's the thing.
I mean,
There's something you'll learn in the books, Keyzie, and there's some things you'll learn out on the road.
on the road of life,
Thank
Mogi.
you.
And I'm effing and jeffing all the time. I'm giving people the finger all the time.
Window
And
down.
I'm an excellent driver.
Right. Don't you have really milky eyes and you can barely see?
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Live there from the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Now listen, the shout-outs keep pouring in. This is our last day of Night Day sponsorship. So we've got a few Night Day vouchers to give away, don't we, fellas? $50 ones.
We certainly do. Everyone that texts through a frout out, not a shout out, a frout out shy day, goes in the draw. Big frout out to the Pakuranga Panthers under 85 rugby team playing in the National Championship final at the Cake Tin on Saturday as a curtain raiser to the ABs.
Oh, my God. Do you know I actually used to play for the Pakuranga Panthers for a little while there, Mogi, while I was at school. I'd come home from school at my Dilworth and then go and play for the Pakuranga Panthers.
What position?
I was first five.
Oh, yeah, were you?
Yeah, it was good too,
Oh, I
man.
bet you were the best in New
What a
Zealand.
surprise. Just make a note of that as well. He's a good first five, Pug,
Yep.
son.
And he's good
Kicker,
at making...
distributor,
Yeah, so good.
deducer.
Frout out shy day to the handsome lads of DSK Engineering.
Oh, yeah, how
Have you
good.
ever used their
Yeah.
engineering before? It's good, man.
Good engineers.
So good. Frout out shy day to Mogi, Hoity J Pugsy, and Admin Duck Hat Keyzie.
Yeah.
So that's good
Nice.
stuff, man. Oh, hang on, Jase, wait.
Radio Hauraki. Would you rather heli fishing or heli golf? Let's find out what this great New Zealander would choose.
Yes, indeed. Well, as you know, we went out in the water yesterday and the fellas caught a fair amount of snapper there. Had that for dinner. Beautiful, fellas.
Yeah.
Oh, how good. Cormac, you mad bastard. How's life?
G'day, bloody good.
Good on you, mate. You happy it's Friday, Cormac?
Oh, I'm very happy, just knocked off work.
Yeah, how good, man. What do you do for a crust, by the way?
Graphic designer.
Wow,
nice.
backbone.
Yeah, backbone. All right. Heli fishing or heli golf, Cormac?
I'll go the heli golf, thanks.
Yeah,
good on you, mate.
Good on you. Stay on the line and good mate. Pugsan in Studio B. We'll look after you. G'day, Kim from Tauranga. How's life?
Excellent. It's Friday afternoon.
Oh, how
Yeah,
good, eh?
Kim.
How good.
So good, Kim. What do you do for a crust, man?
IT.
Oh, yeah.
Backbone.
Backbone. So, Kim, which way are you leaning here? Heli fishing or heli golf?
Definitely got to take the old man heli fishing.
Yeah, man. Nice, nice. You stay on the line as well, Kim, and Pugsan will sort you out. And finally, Louis, how's life?
Sun's out Friday. Couldn't be happier, mate.
Good on you, Louis.
I hear you, Louis. What do you do for a crust, mate?
Environmental consultant.
Backbone. Good on you, mate.
Yeah,
Good
man.
on you. Heli fishing, heli golf.
Oh, it's got to be the fishing boy.
I reckon.
Yeah. Good on you,
no
you
competition,
massive
is it?
backbone.
Yeah.
Stay on the line as well, and Pug Son will sort you out. No worries at all, at all.
Of course, this is all possible thanks to our mates at Helitrans Helicopters. who are looking to give away one of these epic experiences. You choose between going out to Great Barrier Island in one of their helicopters, all the gear included, going fishing, or getting flown to Auckland's Muriwai golf links. Green fees included, golf carts, beers, burgers, that sort of thing included too, and it's for you and 3 mates, which is one hell of a prize, fellas.
It is a bloody good prize.
Yeah.
So when does that sort of finish up? I'm not sure. Another week maybe? Or is this it? This is not the final today, is it?
Just guess about it.
Monday.
Chuck a few guesses.
Yeah, maybe Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
Hey, keep those shout-outs rolling in the meantime. Here's a bit
Jace.
of Beastie
Froud
Boys.
outs.
Froud outs.
Froud out shy day.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Guns Roses there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. By the way, in the cricket, Sri Lanka currently 3-2-2 for 3, and I've got a horrible feeling, fellas, we're going to get absolutely pumped in this test match.
That's the spirit, Jase.
It's already showing signs of deteriorating. Of course, they're playing on the same pitch that they played on the last test match. So, yeah, she's just going to get lower and slower and turn like a bastard.
Are you suggesting that people probably won't want to tune into next week's BYC podcast episode because it'll just be...
All the more reason to, Keyzie,
right,
because
okay.
we'll be breaking it all down. Some fundamental errors on day one.
Sounds like positive listening. Fellas, yesterday while we were out on the boat fishing, I was reminded of something that it's sort of like a deep desire within. If I wasn't in radio, a job that I would love to have would be to be the captain of like a massive ship, like a big old cargo ship. You know what I mean?
Sure.
One that's out at sea for months at a time.
Like the ones we passed out on the sea there.
Yeah, bigger
So
even.
just about you and 200 other dudes for about 6 months at a time.
Well, I mean, I don't know who would make up the crew there, Mike, and it's not about...
Well, you're the captain, man. You'd be hand-picking them, I'm sure.
I reckon.
Right, well, in that case, I'd probably... If I was hand-picking the crew, it probably wouldn't be... It'd be a bit more even of a split. You know what I mean? But there's something about just going out into the ocean for months on end, you know, on a huge vessel.
I can't think of anything worse, actually. It'd be literally like a floating prison. It would be miserable. It would be depressing.
Maybe on your
boat. It would be loud. It would be
Why would
a
it be loud?
nightmare.
The engines are noisy, Keyzie.
They're bloody smashing away there.
They are.
What? I'd be up in obviously the captain's spot at the helm there.
Oh,
You've
yeah,
got
true.
you've got all your load as well.
Yeah, that's
on the
true.
ship.
Oh, the ship's
Yeah,
load.
the ship's
okay.
load. All the containers there wobbling around in
hang
high
on,
seas.
The engines aren't smashing. They're running well lubed.
Yeah,
and,
but
and the
they're
containers
loud,
aren't,
man.
The containers aren't wobbling. They're stropped down properly on my ship, Jase.
Yeah.
Sure.
He runs a tight operation.
Wait.
Old Keyzie.
He
You could have
does.
said I run a tight ship.
His
Split
old
crew.
His old crew say Keyzie's notorious for running a tight operation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, old Keyzie runs a tight operation, all right. And look, if that's my sort of reputation...
The crew, say what you like about Captain Keyzie. The crew love him.
absolutely.
totally.
They would love me.
And I reckon you look good in a little sailor's outfit too.
I wouldn't wear a little sailor's outfit. I'd be the
Would be
captain.
the right
yeah,
size.
but you look good in the uniform there, Keyzie.
Yeah,
That's true.
but I'm the captain, so maybe I don't want to wear a uniform. You know,
Oh,
sure,
so you
sure.
got like nude Fridays and that.
You're going to go like mufti.
Mufti day.
Would you wear your duck cap?
I might wear my duck hat sometimes, maybe on special occasions. Jase.
Sure.
But what do you guys think about this dream of mine? Do you think it's weird? Obviously, other than me
I mean,
running.
the kind of details you've gone into, I do find a little bit odd. But,
Yeah.
you know, when you're daydreaming, you can't really help where your mind goes.
Sure.
Yeah. I like waiting in queue to go through the canal. You know, I think that'd be pretty cool. Drop an anchor in, I don't know, China.
I can get the sort of being out at sea, but just not on one of those horrendous vessels.
Yeah.
That
Right.
would be so depressing.
Right. Okay.
But you'd have all your chums there to cheer you up, Jase.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And a couple of flagons of rum there,
Oh,
Mogi.
yeah, that's true.
Well, no, because
my hearties.
not on my boat. You can't drink and operate heavy machinery,
Oh,
mate.
bullshit, Keyzie.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's the Hauraki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Douche.
Yes, indeed, where we all pick a tune to kick off your Friday night, get you in a sort of party kind of mood, fellas, with a bit of throbber action.
Yeah, a bit of throbber action, Jase. Of course, we each play a little clip of a tune. You then call up on 0800 Hauraki.
Me.
And the first to get... No, Mogi. We've been doing this for 3 years.
Well, it's just the way you explain it. I'm just pretending that I'm the listener out there who hasn't heard this at all.
Yeah, okay.
So now I'm just getting confused.
So, you call up on 0800 Hauraki and you have your say.
Yeah.
And today, because it's the final day of those great New Zealanders, Night and Day being our show sponsor, everyone that gets through and actually votes on the Throbber will automatically get a $50 Night and Day voucher, which is pretty cool.
And at the moment, we're running themes, and the theme was initially fish.
Yeah, so is it not fish anymore?
No, well, Mogi said, can we expand that out a little bit to the sea?
Yeah,
and
ocean
I said,
and... Yeah,
the ocean, and I said, aye.
Why'd you say yes?
Well, because fish was stupid.
Right. Who wants to go? Well, I can go first today.
Okay, Keyzie. All the best, man.
My nomination was more specifically to do with Jase fishing.
Oh, God.
And the fact...
I'm already
This is
seeing
gonna
a
be
tenuous...
vague,
Yeah, very tenuous.
Oh, yep. Here we go. It's got to be... Here we go. We'll see.
It's to do with Jase fishing, all right? And the amount of fish that he caught yesterday. It is this song.
Please release me, let me go. That's a tune, actually.
It's not, but it's funny.
For
I don't love you anymore.
That, of course, is the 10 undersized fish talking to you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it
By
does
the way,
fail.
we just got a wicket in the cricket.
It
Thank
does
God.
fail in the Throbber Stakes.
Yes.
But still not bad. What did you go for, Hoodie J?
Went for... these boys, they always make me feel good.
The currents will shift. I need to hold you. No.
Sort of bangs on like that for about 7 minutes.
Was this Pearl Jam?
It is, yeah. Ocean.
Well,
Sure.
Where?
I think that's your line.
Yes, indeed, Ocean by Pearl Jam there.
3 minutes.
See, well, the issue is I was choosing Please Release Me by Engelbert Humperdinck in the hope that you guys would pick actual throbbers.
Yeah.
And you've picked a pretty massive shitter there.
Well, don't worry, Keyzie. I've come through for you, brother.
Okay. What have you chosen there, Mogi?
Climbing up the top sails, I lost my leg, Keyzie. He's a sailor and he's on a ship.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
No, stop!
If you are telling me a sailor on a yacht, on a boat, is nothing to do with the ocean, Keyzie, you are absolutely stretching, my brother.
Can I, if that's the case, all right, because I picked fish-based.
We opened it up earlier on
we
today.
did.
It was
We
completely
did.
acceptable.
We did.
Completely acceptable.
Shipping out to Boston.
I just read you the lyrics.
no, that's
I'm
fine.
a sailor
No, it's fine.
climbing up the top sails,
No,
Keyzie.
it's
God,
fine.
you struggle when I pick a tune, don't you?
No, it's fine.
No,
I know
listen.
it is.
Jase,
yes.
it's fine.
Good.
I'm stoked I picked Engelbert Humperdinck.
But you know that's going to win, though, Keyzie.
No, it's not. 0800 Hodaki.
But give us a call right now. Oh, bit of Pluto.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's the Hauraki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed. And the theme today was fish initially. That was expanded out to the sea.
To the sea, the ocean.
The ocean.
Yes.
And Keyzie having a bit of a go at Hoodie J chose this one.
Yeah, this is a song about Jase's fishing yesterday.
Please release me, let me go.
This is genuinely me.
But I don't love you anymore.
That's me as soon as I get home before I go to bed if I've had a few responsible beverages.
And I bet your wife does want to release you too.
Am I right?
Douche.
Is that against your rule of having to have a throbber?
What do you mean?
Does it have to be a throbber, or are we just doing any old garbage now?
Yeah.
To be honest,
Because I remember being attacked about mine being a ballad, not a throbber.
Exactly. I remember that attack.
did I attack you on
Yeah,
that?
viciously.
Yeah.
To be honest, that was a joke one that I teed up. and I actually have a proper one, but I was like, nah, stuff it. I'll go with Please
Go with that
Release
one.
Me
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it was
yeah.
so accurate to your fishing.
It was.
Jase, this was your throwback. Who was it?
Pearl Jam.
Oh, that's a wounder, isn't it?
It's a great song. It's a great song.
Was he really sad when he wrote this?
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I went with a rock song.
God, that's terrible. It's Dropkick Murphy shipping out to Boston.
Oh, well, I know who Patrick's going for. G'day, Patrick, you mad bastard. How you going, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yourself, Hoyty?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good. What are you running with there, Patrick?
I see. I'm going to have to go with Mogi there today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kia ora.
Yeah, I thought so. Good on you, mate.
Yeah, Patrick, stay on the line, by the way. Everyone that we chat to, you get a
yes.
$50 night and day
Yes.
voucher.
True that. G'day, Steve, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good boys. How are you?
Yeah,
Good, Steve.
Thanks, mate. All right, Steve, what are you going with?
It's going to have to be Uncle Engelbert with...
Yeah! Yes, Uncle Engelbert. Good on you, Steve, you
Oh,
backbone.
tune. All right.
Oh, how
Eric
good.
from Auckland, how's life?
Yeah, good boys. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good, thanks. What are you running with there, Eric?
It's going to be you, Hoyty J.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Three-way tie.
Three-way.
We're going to get
Guys.
Pucks in here. All right, then. Sam, you mad bastard, how's life?
Not too bad, thanks, Hoyty. How yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Well, special honour for you today, mate. You get to choose the winner.
I know, big one. I'm going to have to go with you, Hoyty J, on that one.
Oh,
Hey!
my gosh.
Yeah! I'll be honest with you, I didn't think I was going to win that.
No, I don't think you should. In fact, I think you should get an asterisk because you're supposed to pick a throbber.
Oh, boy. It's a tune, though.
It is.
Turn it up.
No, it's not a tune.
It
Anyway.
is a tune.
Oceans, Pearl Jam, your throbber.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Oceans there by Pearl Jam, your Friday throbber this week. What are the scores now, Keyzie?
Score update. Mike is on 10. Keyzie is on 9 with 1 asterisk for being racist. And Jase, you are now on 9 with 4 asterisks. So 10-9-9. It's
Wow,
closer than
that's
ever
tight.
before.
It's tightening up all right because you were on a runaway there, Mogi,
I
for a
was.
while.
I haven't
You
had a
were-
win for. I'm having a Keyzie-like stagnation.
I remember that last year.
Yeah,
That's right.
He was on 13. You and I were on 3 and 4, and we came back and toased him up.
I feel like I was on a higher number.
Oh, yeah, 18.
It's getting
Yeah,
higher
you would have been 18.
I
every
remember
time.
it well.
And you guys were on -4. And you still
I
came
still
back.
smash you. Yeah.
A few texts coming through, though, which you guys will be stoked about. Keyzie, can you please play the Wounda Sting? A truly shit song, massive asterisk next to Hoyty J. Guys, this has to be the record for the most wounding throbber ever. Keyzie, I'd like to let you know that your correct pronunciation of asterisk has not gone unnoticed.
yeah.
Yeah, well, he made that point last week, didn't
yeah.
he?
So the original theme for this throbber was fish, right?
Yeah.
And I started thinking of every fish-related thing I could think of.
Yeah. Stinkfish by Tool would have been a good one.
That's stink fist, isn't it?
I didn't think about that at all.
No, clearly you just typed in shit song and then just selected
And
the
yet-
first one that came up.
And yet still I won.
Still you won, which really does my head in. But some options we could have had, because it was tough. I was originally going to go Steely Dan, reeling in the years.
Nice.
Like reeling in a fish, fellas, you know?
Yeah, sure.
So there were options. Could have won with that one.
Wow.
Yeah, well, probably not.
No.
Fish in the Sea by Fat Freddy's Drop.
This is what I was going to go for. But I was like, I just don't think you can have a wounder. How wrong I was.
Yeah, it could have had 3 wounders.
3 wounders.
I find it interesting that I won today and you guys are going retrospective. I was going to go this.
No,
this
it's
is just
just-
what we're doing on this break. But yeah, that was literally what I was going to do when I walked in, but I just had such a problem. And I had Oceans as well, Pearl Jam, and I was like,
That's
I couldn't do
Such a
Yeah.
tune.
But you've
and
also,
I do love it. I love that song.
you've also
Same.
got this tune as well.
Oh, God.
Dolphins Cry by Live. Dolphins, though, they're not fish, but they're pretty close.
That's true.
And to be honest, the first song I thought of was going to be Barracuda by Heart.
That probably would have won.
I should have gone with that. But Please release me so much funnier. But hey, let's just we get over.
Bygones be bygones.
Yeah,
Next week's
totally.
another week, Keyzie.
It is.
Yeah, got all the best, brother.
Do you think I should put an asterisk next to Hoity J?
I don't think so. I think it's a stretch, that one.
Right, okay, just because I've
Already done it.
I've already chucked one up there, so we'll just
Just chuck it on there, why not?
5 asterisks, Hoity J. That means you're actually on 4. God, that's tough, isn't it?
Here's David Parler.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Tool there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Now, a bit of sporting action happening over the weekend. Let's talk sport.
Yeah. Sport. Chat.
Now, listen, big test match tomorrow, and I've only just realised, fellas, I'm going out to dinner.
Well, you'll be pleased to know, Jase, that this game is on at 2 p.m.
Oh, is it seriously?
It's on at 2 p.m.
In Wellington?
In Wellington,
Oh,
that's
how
right.
good.
So you're in for an absolute ripper there, brother.
Sweet.
It's pretty exciting stuff. There's been some changes to the site.
I was going to say.
It hasn't been humming, has it?
No.
You sure it's at 2 p.m. and not 7:05 p.m.?
I don't know. I'm just looking at it right here and it says 2:05. Maybe I'm looking at the Northern edition and they've stitched me up. Let's have a look. I'll go to the Southern edition. Oh, it's turned into a shambles now. I've lost the team.
No, I think it is
7:05.
That's when I'm going to dinner.
I was also saying 2 a.m., which didn't seem right. So anyway, it is a little bit of a surprise because they've got old Bodie Barrett. They've shifted him to number 10. They've dropped Damien McKenzie back to the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not a future-looking move.
It's not. And look, Beauden Barrett is a goddamn god
Yeah,
in
he
my
is.
books.
He is.
But I thought that they were trying to look to the future, and maybe they're just dropping him for Damien McKenzie back because of form. It's potentially not direct enough. Potentially looks for a bigger play instead of just playing a very distribution-heavy role as required, instead of looking for something really incredible and picking his moments. But the only way he's going to get better at that is if he's given the keys to the car,
yes,
or the motorbike, Keyzie.
Okay, what about like a lawnmower?
Yeah, keys to a lawnmower, sure.
Okay.
And given that opportunity. So I don't know. But, you know, look, we've got a coach. We've got to give him a...
Yes.
I want to give him a year before I start just bagging everything he does.
Sure.
As if I know when I don't.
And also, I think, maybe they've gone, is he more of an impact player? Because he is that sort of, does some crazy stuff. He's quick. He's nippy.
Is this Damien?
Damien, yeah. And then maybe they're going, the last 20, he could actually be a useful weapon.
Yes,
We
but
need to do something.
then it becomes, okay, well, if that's the case, are we only selecting the team to not lose a test,
Yes.
to win a test, without actually trying anything to look to the future, to progress those combinations so that we win the next World Cup? So it is interesting to me if possibly Razor is already concerned about his record as coach,
Yes.
or is already super concerned about
Quite
maintaining
possible.
that record and making sure they're getting wins. But it makes it all... Look, I'm loving this series.
Yes.
I'm loving the fact that we're on the edge and we're not just dominating absolutely everybody. I wouldn't mind seeing some improvement week to week. I wouldn't mind that.
Same, mate, same.
New Zealand, of course, taking on Aussie at the Cake Tin. They've got a bit of a hoodoo there, a losing streak in Wellington. The TAB hunch is... This has been put together by the ACC, by the way.
Wow.
They think that Aussie will be leading at halftime, but the All Blacks will win.
That's a terrible bet.
That is a terrible bet.
That is an absolute
That's a shocker.
goober of a bet.
If you look at the form at the moment, that's an absolute shocker.
Yeah, that's not good.
So that's why
whatever that is, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Go
so
the opposite of that.
I've opted against that.
Yeah. Good.
So what
Is that your hunch, is it, Keyzie?
Yeah, so my hunch is that New Zealand will win and Damien McKenzie will score a try.
Nice.
That's my hunch.
Oh, so good,
nice
man.
hunch, baby.
Yeah. If you would like to place a hunch of your own and you want to win a $100 bonus cash bet, text TAB to 3483 now. R18, bet responsibly, of course. NRL on as well. Jase, you into that?
Yeah, totally, man.
Really? Who's playing?
The best.
Well, I guess it is finals time, so you're probably kind of
exactly,
right.
Keyzie.
Tonight at 9:50, you've got the Storm taking on the Roosters, and then tomorrow night at 9:50, Panthers v Sharks. Storm are going to win. Panthers are going to win. It's going to be a Panthers Storm grand final next Sunday. However, I am praying that it isn't, because I'd love either the Roosters to upset the Storm, but I'd love even more for the Sharks to beat the Panthers. However, there are injury clouds over their centres, Jesse Ramian and Kale Error. Plus, Nico Hines hasn't been his best. I don't think they'll be able to do it. I am predicting Storm to win and Panthers to win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
nice.
Unfortunately, yeah.
mate.
So,
And then a big Sunday next weekend at Keyzie's house with a big show.
About 10 o'clock at night, is it?
well, yeah, it is. I'll probably be commentating it for the ACC.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Why?
Well, someone's going to lose.
Well, yeah, I'm only cursed for the Warriors, Jase. And they're not playing, all right?
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. Run DMC and Aerosmith there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Fellas, I've had another business idea.
Oh, go on.
Can I guess what it is?
Sure.
It's a music CD store specialising in terrible tunes. And it's called Hoity J's Throbbers. What? No. I'm just guessing. This is
You
a
could
fun...
actually, it would be more likely to be a compilation CD.
Yeah, just one.
I mean, it would be a
one-off.
double album.
No, that's what I call a shitter. Courtesy of Hoity. No, seriously though, Jase, what is it?
He's really struggling letting it go, isn't he?
No, it's all good, man.
when we were down in Wellington, that absolute...
I know.
He was beside
He
himself.
was irate.
No, we're just doing it for fun, fellas.
Yeah.
Doing it fun between the breaks.
Breaks, yeah. But are you familiar with Avondale Raceway?
Avondale, yeah.
For all the people that live outside of Auckland and may not be familiar with it, Avondale Raceway is this massive abomination, basically in the very close to the middle of the city. It is a huge raceway unused that is literally falling apart. And I go past that every day when I come into work and I go home from work, and I keep thinking to myself, something needs to be done with it because there's all this land. It's a massive building that is, all the windows are broken. It's falling to pieces.
Have you got any ideas?
I've got a great idea. And it was inspired by when I was in Adelaide and we went to the Adelaide Central Market there.
Oh, like a central market.
And it was the most brilliant market. It had all your stores, your fresh fish, meat, your boutiques, your foods, and everything.
Did they have stores that sold feather earrings?
They probably did, Mogi,
Yeah,
actually.
they probably would, actually.
But seriously, it was
What about
amazing.
duck hats?
And you're sitting there for 4 hours quite happily. And I was thinking to myself, why can't we put together something like that for Avondale markets? For Avondale Raceway. Just rip it all down, chuck it up, put stalls in there. They'd fill up. The whole of Auckland City would go there all the time. They do, of course, have the Avondale markets there every Sunday, which is always packed.
It is.
And I
Traffic's
reckon
terrible.
it would be an absolute bomb. All I need is some $1 million investors.
Right, so do you have a construction company set up, or is this this be a council thing?
Look, I'm an ideas guy here, Keyzie.
Right, but you're asking for
people
money.
out there. Yeah, I'm asking for money, but also people, with the nous to go, okay, let's rip it all down. There'll be consent stuff and all that sort of jazz.
Right.
But, mate, I reckon that would be the bomb.
But don't you have to have something in place, like a design of what it would look like?
I could do a drawing or something.
Planning.
It sounds like it's an empty field, what you're planning, and there's a little bit of a building at the moment. You just need some people to take away the rubbish.
You just pull the building down.
But if this is your idea, I would go for, why don't you go for a massive water theme park with hydro slides, and then also it's got heaps of bars and everything there, and there's bars actually in the water, so you can go down the slide and grab a cocktail on the way down through the slide.
That could work too. It's got to be better than it is at the moment.
The market idea is big thinking, and I love that.
But the market itself, that I'm talking about, like in Adelaide, for example, they had bars and all that, really boutique stuff, great little restaurants, great, everything you needed for your shop. It was just a great place.
What about...
And if you had something like that in Auckland, people would love it. It would go off.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think if I'd go.
You would go, definitely.
Do you know what's massive at the moment? Gambling.
Oh, yeah. What
So
about
what, turn it
pokies?
in-
If you just knocked it
filled
all
it with
down
pokies?
and just filled it with Queen of the Niles.
Or
That could work.
Instead of... Because what kind of race called horses? Is it?
Oh, why don't you put some horses out
Yeah,
there?
why don't you put some horses out
Well,
there?
you could have
horse races.
Of course, there's the raceway itself, which you could do something with, but they use that for sports events and stuff like that, which you could still do.
Not
Yeah.
on my watch. I think you knock it over and you make it a horse race. Imagine my what's her name, Ratchasima.
My Ratchasima. What you could do is use that land to build 5,000 townhouses.
That's a better idea. Now we're
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
Now
You know
you're
what I
thinking
mean?
outside the square.
Are they all exactly the same and have no off-street parking?
Yes.
Okay, I'm keen.
But it is such a travesty. It seems such a waste. And I'm sure people have tutued with the idea of doing something with it, but nothing ever happens with it.
I think the genuine solution here is to wait till after next week when Matt Heath is doing afternoons on News Talk ZB and you can ring him up and bitch about it.
Yeah, great call.
But I think stick with that compilation CD idea, though.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, gee.
Rolling Stones, man.
Beautiful. Hey, now listen, coming up after 6 o'clock, we're going to give away our prize that we've been talking about the last couple of weeks, the Tattoo and Art Festival down in Old Taranaki there, fellas.
That's right. It is the New Zealand Tattoo and Art Festival, the biggest in the Southern Hemisphere, and it is free flights, accommodation, tickets to the festy, and a $500 tattoo top-up voucher as well for you and a mate. If you entered that competition, keep your phone on. We'll be calling you after 6.
Yeah.
Bloody exciting stuff.
So good, man.
Mogi, he's got a red hot What's on the TV.
What's on the TV?
It's a big one tonight, fellas. I've been saving this one up all week, and you do not want to miss it.
Far out.
Can't wait, man.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Friday's going along very nicely indeed. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you... But what?
It's the last one.
Oh, yeah, it is too, of the night and day.
Should we do one
Should
last
we make
one?
it a goodie?
Yeah. All right, ready? Jace.
Yeah, I'm just going to clear the phlegm out of my throat.
Yeah, I've got a real frog in my throat at the moment, to be honest.
I'll start it from the top. All right,
Here
you
we
ready?
go.
Okay, here we go.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
You're welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your Friday okay. Can we start that again, actually? Yeah, do it
Try
again.
that again.
It's got to be perfect.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your Friday tickety-boo, and it is the very last night and day segment we'll ever do.
Yeah.
Fellas.
Well, not ever. They might be back.
They might be back.
We don't
You never
know.
know. Yeah,
Hang on,
yeah.
aren't you supposed to start singing?
Well, I'm going to do it now because I want it to
Here we
be
go.
special.
Here we go.
The last one we're ever going to do.
Do you want me to restart it?
Nah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Night and Day. I don't know about you guys, but I was pretty emotional about that.
Well, I just think you can really tell that we've been doing it for months, you
Yeah.
know, and we're working in
I
unison
never
now.
got sick of it.
No, neither.
And we have been doing it for months.
That's
3
weird.
times a show, 5 days a week for months and months.
How?
Usually stuff like that would bug you, eh?
It would absolutely.
bugging me.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that once a week.
You don't mind it?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
But listen, how good that we did such a good last one.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
You know what I mean? And thinking of that, speaking of great, there must be a great special on from Night and Day today,
There is.
Keyzie.
Isn't there a,
the cherry on top?
Isn't there a Hauraki Big Show special on, man?
There's a big show special on at Night and Day at the moment, fellas, which is really great.
Yeah.
Of course, you go up to them and you say, one big show special, please.
Isn't there the very first copy of Woody Joe's new CD?
There's so that's what I was
I
going to
knew
get
that
to.
was coming.
You get 3 coffees, all right? One of them's a long black with some hot water on the side. One's a flat white with 8 sugars. And one's an Americano with a wee bit of milk.
No, instant.
Or,
Instant.
sorry, an instant coffee, Nescafe or whatever they've got out back. And of course, you get a free copy of Hoity J's new CD. Now, that's what I call a shit throbber Volume 1. And trust me, we've got enough songs to make about 7 volumes, so that's exciting.
It's going to go off, actually.
Plus extra small cotties, some tofu, giant tissues because everyone's got massive honkers.
Yeah.
And
some toilet paper.
some toilet paper.
And some hand gel.
Oh, yeah.
Lubricant.
gel.
Yeah.
So just go to Night and Day and tell them that you want that. And it's only $12.99.
Well,
Wow.
that is a deal,
Wow.
fellas.
It
I'm
is a
going to get
massive
down
deal.
there. I miss them already.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of a deal, do you guys want to hear the latest podcast outro clip?
Oh,
Hurry
that's
up.
right. Yeah, do it.
Here it goes.
Yesterday you ate an entire bag minus 1 handful from me, and you ate half a container of dip.
That's true.
I'm just happy he's eating.
But Pug's son had some too.
Oh yeah, sure.
He
But
tried to.
you were in there eating, licking the bag as you were wont to do.
Listen,
There's nothing you love more than licking.
if you
bag.
put the combo of dips and chip,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
Yeah, she's all over.
Take away the dip.
yeah, just chips.
Just talking about what an animal Hoity J is when it comes to the snacks.
Yeah, totally, man. I am. I'm a shocker with the snacks. I own it.
Mike.
Yeah, baby.
Are you a shocker with the snacks?
I can be, but I've also got incredible self-discipline. Like last year when I had no snacks and both of you guys had to pay me $100, but I said don't worry about it because I'm such a backbone.
Yeah.
That was pretty backbone, actually, because I really didn't want to give you $100, even though you had well and truly earned it. Up next, we're giving away the double pass and the flights and the accommodation for the New Zealand Tattoo and Art Festival. So if you entered that competition, keep your phone on. We could be calling you.
Excellent.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Lincoln Park there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. And as you know, we've been running a bit of a competition to get you down to Taranaki for the Tattoo and Art Festival down there, fellas.
That's right, presented by Bepanthen.
Bepanthen.
Which is so good. It's one of the biggest tattoo and art festivals in the Southern Hemisphere.
You use them a lot, Keyzie, and I wasn't familiar with them. What did Bepanthen do?
Bepanthen's like an antiseptic cream you put on your tattoos.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Only on tattoos or on heaps of different
Well, to be
stuff?
honest, on a lot of different things. But Pakistan uses it for his tattoos.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
So, which is cool. So the prize that we're giving away, of course, it is November 23rd and 24th. You'll get free flights from wherever you are in the country, free accommodation, tickets to the actual event for you and a mate, and a $500 tattoo voucher to top up your ink.
How good. Well, let's go to the phone line here. Aidan, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good, mate. How are you about yourself?
Yeah, good. Thanks, mate. Can you just turn your radio down there a little bit, Aidan?
Adam.
Oh, Adam, sorry.
I didn't want to correct him either.
Oh, right. Adam. You love your tats, Adam?
What? Yeah, I do.
What was your first tattoo you got, man?
Oh, shit. It got me kicked out of home, and it was a small wave with a sunshine on my left shoulder blade.
Oh,
that's nice.
Did you get that off the wall down at the parlour?
Yeah. No, I got it out of a surf magazine, actually.
Oh, yeah, boy.
That's pretty cool.
How good.
And Adam, do you like big tats or small tats?
Well, I've got a full back piece now, both arms done, and I'm working through a leg sleeve at the moment. So, yeah, I like
Holy
big
cow.
tats.
Oh,
Jeepers creepers, Adam. So you'd be pretty keen to go along to the New Zealand Tattoo and Art Festival?
Oh, 100% I would be.
Bloody ripper.
beautiful. Who are you going to take with you, Adam?
Probably my workmate, Corey.
Oh, how
Corey's
good.
a mad dog, man.
Yeah, especially when he gets on the fire water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bloody
Yeah,
ripper,
nice.
Adam. Well, the good news for you, mate, is you and your mate Corey are heading to Taranaki, mate, courtesy of Radio Hauraki.
Oh, fucking awesome. That's great.
Effing awesome indeed, Adam.
Yeah, man.
It's
You'll
gonna
see
be a
us
ripper.
here, mate.
Yeah, we're gonna
come
be
over
there.
and say good day. Get a tattoo of Hoodie J on your backbone there.
Oh, I don't know if there's any room on my back. I have to get it somewhere else.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe on your ass cheek, Adam.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, good on you.
we'll
backbone.
facilitate that, Adam. We'll hand you over to Pugsan, mate, but congratulations. It's going to be awesome.
Awesome. Cheers, boys.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, Jase, aren't you the one that normally tells people they're the winners?
Yeah, I don't know what
I
happened
don't know what
there.
happened there. Keyzie's just completely stolen that job off you, man.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
T-Rex there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Now, we're heading into the weekend. Always a good time to chill out and relax and watch a bit of TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue.
Jeez, listen to that.
State of it.
It's shocking.
Watched another episode of Bad Monkey. You know, I don't know what to say. It keeps
Apple
on going.
TV,
Apple TV, Vince Vaughn, really like it. Still going. Then an episode of Seinfeld. I'm up to season 7.
All right.
Okay, good. That's short and succinct there,
Yes.
Monkey. I'm continuing with The Patient.
Can I ask you, Jace, just before you carry on, what happened with Son of a Gun or whatever it was?
The old man.
The old man.
There we go.
Well, I'll tell you what happened with that, Mogi. It must have been playing for a while, and we watched a number of episodes, and now I think it's gone weekly.
Oh,
So
you
I
caught
think
up.
I must have caught up with whatever they were
okay.
doing. So now I have to wait each week for it to
Sure,
continue on,
sure,
which
sure.
is not necessarily a bad thing. As I said about that particular one, it was getting a bit silly,
Yeah.
but still enjoyable. But The Patient with Steve Carell and Gleason.
Dommel.
Dommel, yes. One of whom's a serial killer, the other's a therapist, And what I actually like about it, the very short, very quick episodes, about 21 minutes, half an hour episode sort of thing. But it's just increasing exponentially. Every episode, it's just cranking up.
Right.
And cranking up. And as I said yesterday, the end of every episode is always a, oh my God moment.
Right.
Oh God.
Yes.
I'm enjoying it immensely. It's very good.
The Gleason family is very talented.
They are.
So Donald does a good job because Brendan
he's
is
great.
an absolute icon.
I don't think
Dommel's a prolific actor. He's had a huge sort of 5 or 6 years with Star Wars and all sorts of things.
Oh, right.
He was in everything for a while.
And a playwright, and he's done all sorts of stuff.
That's cool.
I don't think I'm giving too much away by saying he's playing the serial killer.
No, I think you can tell
obviously.
when you Google it, he looks a bit of a deadly bastard.
Yeah, he does. He's got that serial
He's got that
killer
look in his eye, doesn't he? So that's on Disney Plus.
Disney, yeah.
I think that there's another show on there that I'd actually like all of us to watch at the same time, including Pugsan, and it's called Mr. In Between, and it's up there for me with this. I think it's in my top 3 TV shows of all time.
Okay,
30-minute Australian hitman thingy, and it is. I'd love to rewatch it and sort of go through it, and us all be watching the episodes together would be bloody good because it is an out the gate show.
Sure.
Only 3 seasons of it,
Sure.
6 episodes each.
Keyzie?
Only if we do that with Colin from Accounts.
Oh, 100%. I've already finished. I've watched it twice.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I was going to say do that next, yeah.
Last night I watched a great show, Game of Two Halves on Sky.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bugger, I forgot.
Oh, did you? Just because, I'm on it, Jason. You're my agent, so
Damn
I figured
it.
you'd watch that.
Oh.
How was it?
It was episode 3. It was a fun episode, I think. I'm enjoying making it.
Great.
That's the main thing, Keyzie.
And I think the good thing is it's on every Thursday at 8:30 on Sky, and then they rerun it all over the show.
Yeah.
I was only supposed to be on like 2 episodes, and now they want me on every
You're
single
full-time,
episode.
aren't you?
How good.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
man.
Yeah, man.
So some other people not available.
Yeah,
It's quite a few, right?
Jace turned them down quite a bit. You said, and I quote, I don't want anything to do with it. So I appreciate
said that?
No, Mike did.
And Mania's been away.
Manaya's been away in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
So it's, to be honest, it's just been, like sort of injury cover,
Yeah.
So, but hey, I'll take it.
Well, you're obviously doing a great job, Keyzie. I'll definitely watch that at some point.
Why do you even lie? Like, what do you mean? Why
It's in his blood. Man.
Yeah,
you
it
can't
is.
help it.
Yeah.
Oh.
White Town.
I am going to watch it.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
System of a Down there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Now listen.
You listen.
I love how you say now listen to sort of buy yourself some time.
Yeah, well, no,
while you remember what we're talking about.
It's just such an amazing prize and competition that we're running here with the good bastards from Diamonds on Richmond that sometimes I get a bit overwhelmed by it.
Right.
I mean, when you're giving away a $10,000 engagement ring, that's quite a big deal, Keyzie.
I'm just going to say right here, there's so many different ways that you can propose. Would you guys like to hear how I proposed?
Sure.
Please.
It was the very first time that I met my wife-to-be's family. So we went down there to Reefton, west coast of the South Island, backbone country as I call it. She's got a large family and we're all there for, I think it must have been Christmas. And I'd only known her for about a year. And I thought, look, I'm ready to put a ring on it.
That's cool, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Sure.
So what we did was we had a game of family game of charades, and
you love charades, eh?
I love it so much. It's so funny, but I jacked it up so that my clue that I was going to do, my wife to be was in my team. I jacked it up that it was, "Will you marry me?"
Right.
But she didn't guess it. She didn't guess it. Her brother did. So he's saying, "Will you marry me? Will you marry me?" And I'm like, "No." And then she goes, "Oh, will you marry me?" And then I got down on one knee there, Jase, and had the ring out. But my wife still didn't get what was going on. So it took about 10 minutes for her to clue up to the fact that I was, in fact, proposing to her.
Was she mad that you were using props?
No, she loved a prop comic. She'd always known me as a prop comic.
Did
But
she know you were a crowd work?
eventually she said yes.
Right.
Even though at that time we weren't really getting along very well, but she didn't want to embarrass me in front of
the
her family.
family. Yeah,
that's
nice
good.
move.
And
Nice
that's
move.
the way to do it, because I knew if I got her one-on-one in a romantic dinner situation and I got down on one knee and proposed to her, she would have said no.
Yeah, right.
Or down at a beach or any of these other things. But I thought if I put her in front of a crowd of people, she's so lovely, she's such a nice person, she'd rather marry me than embarrass me.
Yeah. Good move, man.
That's really nice.
That is so romantic.
That's one of the most romantic things I've ever heard.
It's one of the most manic things ever.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, if you would like to propose to your other half, I'd suggest go to hauraki.co.nz there, because Diamond on Richmond...
/backbone?
No, just hauraki.co.nz. Diamonds on Richmond have got a $10,000 diamond engagement ring to give away. So you just sign up there, you fill out the form, you tell us how you would like to propose.
Does it come in a box?
Probably. I think it comes in the box.
Not one of those plastic bags we put the snapper in.
That is such a random callback to our podcast outro today. That hasn't even come out yet, so no one will even know what you're talking about. But
Still
yes,
though,
Jase.
We'll post one on the Insta and give people context.
Cool. A photo of a plastic
And then
bag.
this joke will be awesome.
You'll understand.
How's this one? My partner hates surprises.
Who's this from?
Oh, sorry, this is from Anonymous.
Oh, right, okay.
My partner hates surprises, but she loves drama. She would love a proposal at a big event like a ball.
Or a family Christmas do?
Yeah, or like
charades.
Charades, sure. However, she would like to be in on it beforehand.
Oh,
so she doesn't like surprises, but she likes a big dramatic occasion. So she'd like to have a say in how it's all organised.
Right,
that sounds like a wound.
But hey, that's up to Anonymous. And
I was thinking to iron it out, man. That's right.
Totally. Each to their own, man.
If you'd like to win that, hauraki.co.nz, get stuck in. Or if you are planning on purchasing one, do it before October 25th. Go to Diamonds on Richmond. Say the secret phrase, my wife.
My wife.
Say it directly to them and they will pay the GST for you on that ring. It's like buying it duty free, which is a huge saving.
You have to shout it as loud as you can, though, eh?
Well, you don't, but if you do, they'll definitely hear it.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's worth doing.
Yeah.
Simply rock up to an appointment at Diamonds on Richmond and they will find the perfect engagement ring for you at your price point. No pressure to spend more than you planned, fellas.
Hell of a deal, that.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
What a week, hey, fellas. Another week down, another week dusted.
Yeah.
Big weekend ahead, Mogi. What are you up to?
Nothing.
Oh.
Well, obviously, I'm also not doing anything. I've kept my Saturday open for your birthday, Jase.
Sure.
But you're still not doing anything, eh, with us?
Nah.
Okay.
The birthday boy. Yours falls on a Saturday, mine falls on a Sunday.
Oh.
So how about that, where both of us don't get any cake
How
in the
come?
office this year?
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
I see your point.
That's how it goes. If you have a birthday that falls on the weekend, it's like you didn't have a birthday that
That's
year
right.
as far as your work is concerned, which
Sure.
I agree with.
I was thinking about that as I was coming in today, actually. I wonder if they got
could be
Woody
some
J a cake.
No,
But
nothing.
no. I mean, the interesting thing is I've been working here for nearly 10 years now. I've never had a cake.
No.
It's like my...
Jace, you have to be on the... You have to, first of all, open your emails, your work emails, which you don't know how to get into. That's where all the info about your cake and stuff is.
Yeah, it's hiding.
Well, normally people just turn up and there's a cake there, you know what I mean? I don't
Is that
need
normally
emails.
how it works?
I don't
Well,
need
yeah.
emails.
Well, your birthday's on a Saturday.
You probably eat enough of everybody else's cake that you don't need your own on your birthday.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
always eating cake.
Yeah. I'm sure my lovely wife will cook me a cake too. Beautiful. Maybe a date and coconut cake. Oh, yeah.
Didn't you say that her cakes are always really dry
Yeah, you're saying off here they're a
or
shambles.
stodgy?
But I'm looking forward to my weekend. I've got a gig to go to. I'm going out for dinner. I'm going to a party. I'm going fishing.
Is the duck going to any of those things?
No, the duck's just going to stay home and chill out and shit in the lounge.
Oh,
What's
that's
the
cool.
duck's name, by the way?
Pardon?
The duck.
Donald.
Trevor?
Donald.
Okay.
I'm
All
with
right.
you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Now
Hey,
hard.
no, listen.
For everyone.
Go and check out our podcast. Go and check out our Instagram account. You have a fantastic weekend out there. Till Monday. See you later.
Bye.